Nightmares. Too deep. Can't take the pressure. It's too much.
Suddenly, Wake found himself face to face with himself.
Day had become night. The diner had become deserted. Then the door was smashed off its hinges and Wake had to fight for his life. The town itself turned against Wake. Cars flew toward him, eager to crack bone and crush muscle. It oozed hate. It wanted to bury him. The playground! Wake's pathetic memories of the wonder years and the contrary little boy pretending he didn't miss his father he never knew. It surged up and beat Wake down. Merry-go-rounds and slides, eager to cave in his head. The world was... it was changing, twisting out of control. It was too big on the inside. He couldn't see the ceiling. Something was moving in there. He was lost. He couldn't find the exit. He could feel them coming. Not even flesh anymore. Just shadows and ghosts and thoughts slicing through his flesh. They were here. They were here.
Wake's own words, littering the landscape. His books common and discarded, like mud beneath his feet. Hardbacks, paperbacks, turned against him. Trash. Just cheap trash.
The earth shook. Streetlights pushed themselves up through the ground, flickering madly and spitting sparks. In the shadows, Wake saw far too many figures advancing eagerly, already tasting the kill.
He entered the trap, surrounded by enemies. Wake had nowhere to run.
Darkness. Darkness coming. Swept him away. Lost. He knew. He knew. He couldn't hold on. He knew there was no way out. Oh! The world was going wrong. Wrong!
Wake didn't understand it. He would never make it. He would never wake up. He'd get swallowed up in the rising tide of darkness. It was coming. It was coming.
Swept away by the gathering insanity, Zane was gone. Wake could feel the pressure, gnawing at his mind. The darkness wasn't so bad. It was in him. He felt it. He knew the voice spoke the truth. It was just too hard to think. He couldn't make sense of it. He wanted to go with the flow. Stop thinking and just let go. Abandoned by his only ally, all Wake could do was accept the inevitable.
The scope of this horror was unimaginable. It would have been so much easier to let go. Everything he saw was a twisted memory, a stray thought. Even this evil he faced came from within. He knew he could just let go, succumb to it. A part of him had already done it. It was over. It was finished. He was done. What did he have left to fight for? He'd lost everything even before he came here. Even his sanity was gone. What was the point?
Ah! He couldn't make it stop! Why had everyone abandoned him to die here? He had nothing left to live for! Why? 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 What good was it going to do? Ah! No, 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 no. It burns! It burns! It burns! He was killing himself! Why was this happening to him?
He couldn't even understand what he was facing. It was all a wasted effort.
Wake heard the old gods playing. Music came out all wrong. It attracted the horrors. The music screeched and boomed around Wake as the monsters attacked. With each passing moment, more of them came. He would get overrun. Surrounded by the enemies and deafened by the noise, Wake was helpless. The wind was picking up. Wake was too high. Too high! At this height, the water would be like hitting concrete. The storm was coming! It would throw him off! storm spun him around. It was made of darkness. He'd seen what it could do. It swept everything away. The world was tilted. It was turning upside down. Wake was lost. He would fall. He couldn't tell which way was up. He would die here, torn apart by the whirlwind. Wake was forced to run through a maze, hopelessly sprinting in the wheel, never getting anywhere. His life in miniature. It was useless. Another memory made real. Wake would never make it. The insanity he was facing was already a part of it, in him, his own doing. He couldn't possibly win. He didn't even want to. The bridge groaned in the unnatural wind. It was heralding the enemy's arrival. Wake wouldn't leave this place alive. Wake ran for the light. It was pointless. He would never reach it. His life would be snuffed out just as easily as the very thing he thought would save him.
I just can't argue with that. I think I should stay here before I ruin what life she has left. I do. I should have done that from the start. I was so stupid. Thanks for putting up with me, Doctor. I don't deserve it. By all means. All right. Yeah, I have had bad headaches. I know she has. Dr. Hartman, I think that's spot on. I can't argue with any of that. No, I understand. It's important that I face it. No, probably not. Oh, hey, that sounds like fun. Come on, let's hear what she has to say.
They kept coming. There were too many of them. Hordes and hordes of them, swarming over the landscape, eager to kill. They were coming for Wake, and this time they would get him with sheer numbers. Everything is dark. It's crawling into my head, twisting everything around. Are these my thoughts? It was in everything. It was even taking the people Wake knew, turning his friends against him. They were all against him.